we're back in 3, 2, 1. All right, welcome back for the second quarter of boys high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Chris Patton, Luke Johnson here in Arcola, where the Purple Riders have a 7-point lead after 1 quarter of play. What stuck out for you for Arcola, Luke?
Colin Seaman looks really aggressive. I mean, last year he was just a freshman, and he was a little bit passive every now and then late in the season he started to be more aggressive, and here it looks like Coach Chad Graves and has worked with him quite a bit in the offseason, and he has come out on fire for the Arcola Purple Riders.
Argenta tries to feed it into Keegan McHood. That's kind of been their thing since the outside shot hasn't fallen down. Arcola has really clamped down. They do it again there, and they get McHood to turn it over. Arcola now, Cole Hutton, number 24, has the ball. He's trying to find somebody to dish it off to. He finds his teammate Chase Strader, number 20. 15, Freddie Moreno into the game. 24, Hutton has it again. Back to Moreno down in the corner. He throws it all the way across court to 20, Chase Strader. It's stolen away by Strother for Argenta Oriena, who knocks it down. Stealing a basket for Nate Strother, number 5 for Argenta Oriena. His first 2 points of the night, 13-8. The lead is down to 5 for Arcola.
And Argenta switched to a zone to try and throw Arcola off, and so far it's done a pretty good job.
21, that's Clayton Strader. Shot goes up but knocked away. Argenta gets it, they're gonna push. Argenta rejuvenate a little bit here out of that that quarter break. Ball knocked around, who's gonna end up with it? We've got number 3, that's Connor Damery along the baseline. He's kind of in no man's land, but is able to corral it, get it back out top to his teammate, 21, Jesse Brown. 5, Strother has it now. He dishes it off. Driving the baseline is 33 for Argenta Oriena, Jordan Rambo. He loses it though, and it's going to be Arcola ball. 6:33 left to go before halftime. 5-point Purple Riders lead.
And Seaman subs back into the game. Number 3 for Arcola. Leading scorer right now with 8 points. And we'll see if they try and focus on him once again.
12, Wyatt Fischel has it. It gets inside to number 5, Justin Hobgood. Kick back around. Arcola's a little faster passing the ball around than I am keeping up with all the names. Colin Seaman puts it up, comes right back in, knocks down a 3. 16-8, Arcola leads. Colin Seaman's on fire tonight.
And they're definitely, they're focused on him. He's definitely the most aggressive player on the floor with the ball. And that zone is going to be something that he looks for, especially with the hot hand.
Argenta working it around. Shot put up by number 23. Is it 21? And then it gets rebounded by Keegan McHood. He knocks it down. He's got 6 controlling there in the paint tonight. 16-10, Arcola leads. 12, Fischel over to 20, Chase Strader. 24, Cole Hutton. 12, Fischel looks, he drives it in, gets it back to Hutton. He's going to put up a 3, no good. Bounces around, hits the top of the backboard. 3 Argenta guys standing there right by it, but in sneaks Justin Hobgood and just takes it away from the middle of it.
Excellent hustle by Hobgood. Straight to the ball. He didn't let any one of those 3 Argenta players bother him.
It's because they didn't put a body on him. If they had great hustle by him, but also I think if they'd put a body on him, they might have been able to corral it and keep it for themselves. Seaman from long range yet again. Few steps behind the line doesn't bother Colin Seaman. He's going to make it, throw it up and make it. Drive and miss basket. We're seeing some frustration out of Argenta coming back down the floor. Arcola gets it, and they're going to try and find Seaman in that same spot. He puts up another one, no good though. Rims out that time. A little chippiness in for that rebound there, but it's taken away by Argenta Oriena's number 3, Connor Damery, and we get a hard charge here. Body's hitting the floor. It's going to go against Argenta Oriena, and it's going to be Arcola ball.
Is that Seaman again taking the charge?
He's wincing down around the baseline, so I'm going to say yes.
So he's everywhere right now. Good defense, good rotation by Colin Seaman down to the baseline. And he is definitely the hot hand.
I heard that more than I saw it. Cole Banks gets the foul called against him for Argenta Oriena. his first team 6. Almost another 3 put up, finds Seaman on the baseline. Long though, misses it off the back iron. Nick Hood gets it, thinks about taking it away, but instead dishes it off to his teammates. Number 3, Damery has it now into the corner. Picks it up, and he's hounded though by Jamie Warren. Nick Hood's gonna drive, and I think he's gonna get a foul drawn against Arcola. Let's see who that goes against. So it's gonna go against number 5, Justin Hobgood. His first, team's 5th. Riders have 5, Bombers have 6. Left a man open there, but then swatting it away. Colin Seaman playing a little defense to go with his offense.
And when you can do that both ways, it's definitely a big help to your team. Not only is he showing leadership offensively, but he's doing it defensively too.
Refs get together to say yes, that ball was tipped away and knocked out of bounds, not just an awful shot. Argenta gets it and drives, but it's blocked away, but it is knocked into the hands, knocked away from 21 Jesse Brown, but goes to Keegan McHood. He's got 8. 19-12, Arcola by 7. Colin Seaman has it, dishes it over to 2, Jamie Warren. 12, Wyatt Fishel finds cutting along the baseline. Number 20, Chase Strader. He didn't get it, didn't catch it in the best position. Tried to kind of windmill it up, and the extra time it took, it was knocked away, but it will stay with Arcola. 4 minutes left to go before half.
And that's just one of those young mistakes where he tried to windmill it around to the other side instead of just taking a dribble and going up strong with it.
Trying to get it to Seaman in the corner. It's knocked away by Jesse Brown. 19-12 is the Arcola lead. 3:56 left to go before halftime. I've said both squads come in, started the season, each of them with a very close win. And Argenta Oriental also has a little easier one, but tonight it's not easy for them because Colin Seaman is on fire. That's his 3rd 3-pointer here in the 2nd quarter. 22-12 is the Arcola lead.
And Justin Hobgood, number 5 for Arcola, used that old school move of a bounce pass out to the perimeter right into the shooting pocket for Colin Seaman.
Speaking of Justin Hobgood, Mick Hood has been able to draw fouls on him last couple trips down the floor. And if Argenta had their way, I think maybe they'd get Colin Seaman on him so Mick Hood could maybe try and draw some fouls on him. He gets his inside to number 0, Nathan Gensiel. What do we say? It's just out of bounds off of Arcola. He was hounded. He got a little crack there where he saw some daylight, but was hounded as soon as he caught the ball. Mick Hood, number 42, along the baseline, slaps it, gets it into number 3, shot put up, no good. That was Connor Damery. He missed it. 12, Wyatt Fishel gets the ball for Arcola. They're pushing it down almost. They do lose it. Damery comes right back after missing the shot, plays a little defense and takes that one away from Arcola. 3, Damery drives, splits the lane, splits the defenders. He puts up a shot, good. 22-14, just a little over 3 minutes left to go. We're going to get a travel called against Arcola. Number 12, Wyatt Fishel out top, just trying to do a little bit too much, kind of caught in between.
And a rare mistake there for Arcola. They haven't made a whole lot of those yet tonight. But Damery's starting to emerge here a little bit as a slasher to the hoop. He's got 4 points going to the basket.
We've seen Argenta try the outside game. That didn't really work. The inside they've messed with a little bit. Now it looks like they're going to drive and shoot. Taylor Farrell pulls up and hits that one. 22-16, it's back down to 6, but here goes Seaman. Puts up a 3-pointer from out top. He is on fire tonight. Just like that, Arcola's lead back up to 9.
Goodness, he's just hitting from everywhere. Unconscious. He catches it, he's thinking shot right off the bat.
Oh, and we get a hard clear out here down on the other end. And Arcola, the coaching staff, not really thrilled with how that one ended up. You kind of saw Chad Graves there kind of put his hands through his hair like, oh, geez, what were you doing? But 3 free throw shots coming up.
Boxing out a little too early. The shooter was still up in the air when he turned to box him out, and that's still a foul.
Foul was called on Jamie Warren, number 2, his 2nd.
I was notorious for doing that when I was in high school. I would always turn and box out before the guy came down and landed. I got so many warnings and so many fouls on that.
And actually, they're going to call it a 1-on-1, say it was after the shot. He missed the free throw, missed the front end of it, and then we're going to have a foul called against, looks like Taylor Farrell. I was thinking it was part of the continuation of the shot. It was still coming down, but I guess the ruling was that he'd already come down, and then the clear out was after that.
All right.
Argenta Orienta's Taylor Farrell picks up the cheapie foul there. It's his third. You hate to see a kid get 3 fouls before halftime, but that's the case there for him right now. And because of that, Arcola's at the line for a bonus of their own. Shot missed, though, by Seaman. He wasn't far enough back to make that one. And Argenta gets the ball here. Out top, it's with Nathan Ginsel. McHood puts it up, hits the front iron, bounces around a little bit. Seaman and Fischel, 3 and 12, almost tangle over it a little bit. Seaman gives way, gives it off to his point guard, just lets Fischel bring it up himself. He heads out on that three-point arc, thought about it, but Strothers really come out now, and then Seaman turns it over right there. 1 against 2, doesn't end very well for Jesse Brown. Seaman gets back, finds his position, knocks the shot away. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Argenta Orienta, and the Purple Riders have a 9-point lead with 1:55 left to go before the break.
Arcola's got to figure out the top of that 2-3 zone. You can't just turn and throw. You have to see the pass before you make it.
Driving the baseline and stepping out of bounds is Nate Strother. He did not agree with that call. He doesn't really get a say in it, though, so Arcola's going to keep the ball. He was unable to sway the officials, and with 1:45 left to go here in the second quarter, the Riders have a 9-point lead and the ball.
Oh, nice strip by number 21 for Argenta.
Argenta's turning on the heat after letting Arcola hang out there for a while and shoot, and then that time we're going to foul down the floor against Clayton Strader.
It was Jesse Brown for Argenta with the quick hands, got the strip.
Clayton Strader's first, team's 8th. At the line, Connor Damery for Argenta Orienta. 5'9", sophomore guard. And rattles in and out.
Has anybody made a free throw
I don't know
yet?
if I don't think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got one. Seaman made one.
Seaman made one.
I think Seaman maybe had a 3-point play or something like that very early.
Oh, the first play.
Yeah, it might have been
might have been the first.
Might have been right off the bat. Thinking about it was Chase Strader. Instead, he gives it to Javi Leo. Goes back out top to 12, Wyatt Fischel. He kind of does that carry motion again. He's going to get caught again. Trapped along the baseline was Chase Strader, number 20. He tried to bounce it off the foot, but before that happened, the back official looked over at Arcola's coaching staff, and Chad Graves was able to get the timeout. So we'll reset it here with 1:10 left to go before halftime, and it's a 25-16 Arcola lead, and Colin Seaman has been unconscious from three-point land.
He's got 20 points, and the rest of the Arcola team has 5, and the rest of the Arcola team is 2 other guys. We have 1 other 3 made by Fischel, and then Strader, number 21?
21, Clayton Strader.
Clayton Strader has 2. So a little jumper on the baseline, if I remember correctly. So if I was Argenta going into halftime, I would say let's put a lock on Seaman and throw the key away. I mean, just if you're going to run in the zone, do a box and 1 and just follow him around the floor the whole entire time, because he's the one killing your team right now.
Yeah, that would probably be sound logic, and maybe try and get themselves back into this game after being down 9 here. Just over a minute left to go before halftime. Purple Riders have it. Fischel's going to put it up. 12 puts it up. It's no good, but Javi Lil gets in the middle of 4 people and takes it away. Purple Riders working the glass tonight. Now we've got another situation where we're under a minute with Arcola having the ball. We'll see if they kind of go to what they did at the end of the first quarter, where they were able to hold for 1 shot and eventually made a trip to the free throw line because of that.
And Argenta's doing a Syracuse zone here, where the top 2 guys in the zone are putting a ton of pressure on the perimeter guards.
And after about 30 seconds of working the ball around, it pays off. Clayton Strader gets himself in the corner, and he puts up a 3. It's contagious tonight for the Riders.
That's the way to break the zone. Move the ball around quickly, get the defense off balance. They can't keep up with everybody in the zone.
Speaking of a 3-pointer, McHood puts one up. It almost goes down, almost comes out, then goes down. 28-19. We've traded 3-pointers, and once again, Nate Strother doesn't like a call against him, but like we said earlier, he's got no say in the matter. He picks up a foul.
And back to the line for a 1-on-1 for Fischel.
Strother's first, team's 8th. Number 12, Wyatt Fischel, standing at the free throw line. He's got 3 points tonight. And checking in is 24, Cole Hutton. He's going to give Colin Seaman a little extra break here. Seaman has 1 foul. I guess, you're kind of thinking here, maybe your chances are this is going to be your one offensive shot here, and send him to the bench. That way he doesn't pick up a 2nd foul in these last 9.5 seconds.
A smart move by Coach Graves. Make sure your star player gets out of the game. No cheapies on him. And it also gives him a little bit more breather. I know you got halftime coming up, but I mean, he gets to go over and sit and relax to end the half. He doesn't have to worry about a last-second shot or playing defense to end the half.
So those kind of things coaches have to think about, that the rest of us might not catch or might not notice or might not even be thinking that way. 2 free throws, good there for Wyatt Fischel. He's got 5 now.
And not to mention that Seaman, he goes out on a hot streak from behind the arc, so he gets to keep that in his head. He hasn't missed too many from behind the arc.
9.5 seconds left to go here before the half. Arcola has an 11-point lead. Bombers get it into the corner with number 0, Nathan Gensel. He drives, put up, no good. Try to get a follow there for Connor Damery. It doesn't go, and the teams are going to go to the locker room. After 1 half of play, the home team, the Arcola Purple Riders, lead the Argenta Orienta Bombers 30-19. We'll be back with the second half here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.